says Morgan Stanley. Jeff Sica Perma Bear says.
Well, let's put this in perspective. Morgan Stanley is the bank, the investment bank of choice for all the technology companies in Silicon Valley. So you really have to take those research reports with a grain of salt. I think the fact that they're coming out with a buy on these now, they've basically the horse has left the barn. They've basically missed the boat on this one. I think realistically, Amazon probably has some potential. It probably has some upside, but the others I would stay away from.
All right, we hear you. How about Disney? That is an interesting item. Drone racing is coming to ESPN this August. Disney owns ESPN, of course. You want to explain this one, Tan?
Well, look, I mean, I think it's fabulous. If you're going to have one reason to really have drones where they can't hurt anybody, this is it. It really is literally, it's racing. And they've already been doing it in Europe. You've got people can win money. I almost look at it as being like those robot wars. Have you ever seen those?
Yes,
Those are where the robots are like Roombas with teeth,
yeah,
and they try to kill each other. So this is natural. This is going to be fun. It's going to be about, you know, people competing and drones being able to fight with each other and beat each other. It's a fabulous kind of thing.
I don't see how though ESPN is going to make money on this.
Yes.
I mean, I heard
with
a
the
report.
sponsorships, and as the streaming gets better because of the mobile devices and everything, they're going to be able to. It's going to be a fabulous visual, and with sponsorships and all of that, it's going to be.
Wait, did I hear Scott Shellady sounding a little negative on drone racing?
Oh, come on.
Chicago?
Well,
Was that you?
here's what I'm going to say, Stuart. Yeah, I can kind of tie a few things together here. Now, I can sit on my couch longer, eat more fries, and watch drones race rather than getting up off the sofa. How's that sound?
And it'll be a perfect capitalist.
You know, I said at the top of the show it's got a Friday feel to it.
I don't think NASCAR is in any jeopardy over this. By the way.
Not yet. 11 CEOs bust through the $30 million per year income barrier. Fodder for the left if ever I saw it, Ash.
Oh, yes. Critics already saying, look, these compensation packages are completely out of line, especially when you consider what the shareholders are getting. For instance, Philippe Dorman, he's the head of Viacom, earned last year $54.2 million. That was a 22% raise from the year before. Now, the stock fell 44%. So they're like, wait a minute, that's not fair. However, Bob Iger at Disney, $44.9 million he made last year. That was actually down 4%, even though the stock went up 16%. Look, these are the guys where the buck stops. If they're offered to pay that money to run the company, and yes, it should be results-based, but hey,
I don't have a problem with earning a lot of money.
Me either.
This is America, isn't it? Mm-hmm. This is not Europe and North Korea. This is the United States of America. Is there something wrong with this? Come on. I better check the big board. We are down, but not much. We're down, what, 1.9. That's all we are, but 17,924. How about this? The